Snowy with the Red Hair Volume 3 review. Now that we're 3 volumes into Snowy with the Red Hair, it's fair to say that things are going well for protagonist Shiryuki. She has a job she loves, gets to spend plenty of time with Prince Zen, and is generally enjoying life. That is until Zen's older brother Prince, Izana, returns home. To make matters worse, Prince Raji from Shiryuki's homeland is due to visit the castle. The peaceful leaves our cast have been enjoying are turned on their head with the inclusion of Izana, coming home to find Zen's meeting with the commoner. Izana does his best to encourage Shiryuki to give up her life in the kingdom and return back to her homeland. Zen is furious when his brother's strong arm approach, but will he be able to convey his feelings to Shiryuki before she feels like she doesn't belong? But Izana's schemes involves inviting the prince of Tanbaron, Raji the Clarence. Who recall from Volume 1 that Raji tried to poison kidnap our young heroine in a play to make her one of his mistresses, hoping to prove that there are none hard feelings between the kingdoms. Izana wishes to prove that Tanbaron is a safe place for Shiryuki to return. What I really like about this volume was the return of Raji, but the first volume portrays him as a creep. This installment revises his character into that of an idiot. He doesn't truly mean anyone harm. He's just a prince who doesn't know better than to demand what he wants. In fact, while visiting Clarence, he's outright scared of seeing Shiryuki again. But when he does inevitably run into her, the encounter is one which begins to change him. Shiryuki really treats Zen as a prince, and the same can be said for Raji. She does her best to be polite and cautious, but that's not going to stop her from standing up for herself. When Raji almost drinks a medicine meant for treating wounds and not stomach problems like those he's having, Shiryuki slaps the bottle out of his hands. It's an unthinkable action for anyone else, but Shiryuki doesn't hesitate in the slightest. This volume on the walls does a good job of showing how strong and independent Shiryuki is. She doesn't rely on Zen to fight her battles. Instead, the two are a stable partnership and lift one another up. This truly is why this series is such a good read, because many other shoujo had portrayed Shiryuki as a damsel in distress, especially when facing up to princes. Snowy with the red hair humanizes all of his characters well. It's be easy to point out Raji, and especially Izana in this volume, and say they're the villains of the story, but the manga does a good job of avoiding that. Instead, it's easy to understand where Izana is coming from in his move to remove Shiryuki from Zen's life. Deep down, he's just worried that having her around would lead to Zen losing respect. Mangaka Sorta Akiduki conveys all these strongly, carefully placed expressions in short dialogue, but the artwork is overall still a bit inconsistent throughout the book. It's clear that Akidoki is very talented. This volume once again comes to the West thanks to publisher Viz Media. The series continues to be translated by Kale Koch and reads well with no issues, unlike the previous 2 volumes. This installment doesn't include any of Akidoki's one-shots, meaning we get more Snowy with the Red Hair content than previously. Overall, this 3rd volume of Snowy with the Red Hair brings with it some new challenges, where a cast and introduces Raji into the mix, a character many of us grew found thanks to the anime. As all eyes move into Shiryuki, thanks to Izana's disapproval, she must prove herself worthy of standing beside Prince. It's certainly be interesting to see where things go from here. 9 out of 10.